Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttrading on a Friday, 25 July. Again, lots of the same kind of dynamic. Market just continues plotting higher, just kind of a slow grind. Let's get right into the charts. Really, on the major averages, not really much to discuss. I mean, we keep going higher. How high is it going to go? Nobody has any idea. Everybody's turning very, very bullish. Again, market's going to lull a lot of people into complacency. But the problem is when these type of moves get going, you never know how high they're going to go. You just know that at some point when we're going to pull back, and you have to just be patient for the market to show you. I think, ironically, we're going to have a parabolic move. Those are the ones that actually mark a peak in the market. This kind of slow grinding market is very, very challenging on both sides, unless obviously you're long for in the SPY for the long term, which I'm a big proponent of as well. Buying the SPY for the long term is always the way to go. So enjoy the ride while it lasts. And then we'll see next week. We've got all kinds of potential catalysts. We've got a Fed meeting. We've got employment numbers. We've got 4 of the mega caps reporting: Apple, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon. So all of that setting up for an interesting week next week. NASDAQ still kind of just plodding a lot. This is actually interesting, not really making any kind of headway in the week. We're sitting right where we were at the beginning of the week, and so on and so forth. Notables, the VIX at 15, breaking 15. This is going to be interesting. Last time every time we've come down to about 1450 in the past, we have had a bout of volatility. So that's worth watching here. Rates dead in the water, dollar similarly. Again, I mentioned nat gas. I think it's probably getting close to a low here. If it gets down to 3, I think that, and it holds, I think that's going to be a key. Oil just chopping around, also consolidating, nothing new there. So overall, very quiet summer-like markets. Grains, I mentioned cattle. That's still making an all-time high. This is going to be interesting with regards to the grain markets. Again, we just can't get any kind of traction. But again, we're coming into some strong seasonals in the grain markets. Maybe that's also ready for a move. So other than that, that's it. I have a class coming up next Thursday. Interesting about supply levels, why most of them, supply and demand levels, actually don't work unbeknownst to, or a lot of people that actually try to trade those. I've obviously found that out. So I'll be covering that to see which actual levels actually do work. And they're far and few in between, unless you want, some short-term stuff, but I'm talking about the big levels. So sign up for the class below, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.